can be tested in multiple browsers parallel. So same application, for example, you can say Gmail page. I want to test my Gmail page using Chrome and Firefox, right? So yesterday we worked with how to work with the Chrome browser, right? So Chrome browser. So when you want to work with the Chrome browser, so based on the version, we need to download the Chrome driver and we need to set the path. Okay. So what is the
Yes,
syntax
sir.
for setting the path? So system dot set property of webdriver dot chrome dot driver :/ chrome driver dot exe. That is the path where we need to set the path. So once you set the path, we need to create an object for Chrome browser. So how we are going to create Chrome driver D equal to new Chrome driver. Okay, na? So you need to set the path now. Once it is set the path, we created an object for Chrome browser. Similarly, today we will try to work with Firefox also. So better you can try to work with Firefox older version. So what is the version? Is this 35 version? So try to install. I'll send the link to you. So just you can download it. So Firefox older version 35. So once you download it, the older version, you no need to add your driver. If your version is above 40, then we can add your Gecko driver. So if the Firefox browser or Firefox browser version, if so Firefox browser version more than 40, so we need to download Gecko driver.
Gecko driver, sir.
GC
అంటే
Chrome driver ki normal, Firefox ki Gecko driver install చేయాలి above 40 version అయితే. Okay. Now, so we are using older version. So for older version, we are no need to use any. We no need to have directly. We can create an object for Firefox browser. Firefox driver D equal to something like new Firefox driver. That's all. So this is for older version we used to work direct. Now if you're using the latest version, so we need to set the path. So how do you set the path is same. So here we need to mention as system.set property of webdriver dot. So instead of Chrome, we need to go Gecko dot driver. So Chrome driver instead of Chrome driver, we need to use Gecko driver dot exe. Gecko driver dot exe. So we need to set so once you need to create an object for Firefox driver. So we can write as webdriver D equal to new Firefox driver. So this is the path for Firefox driver above version 40. So just we'll try to work with the using my scenario is I want to test my application. I want to open my application in multiple browsers. So get the title, get the current URL, next close the browser, use the above scenario by by Chrome as well as Firefox. So in the sense we build as cross browser. Okay. So for that, what I'm going to do, so I'm going to create a new, we already created yesterday's day one. Try to work,
Yes, sir.
I want to create a new package, right? So new package.
Yes,
So
sir.
what we need to do, right click on the project, go to new, click on the package, day two, click under the day two, right click on that, go to new, click on the class, mention as cross browser, public static void main, click finish. So I'll try to work first. I'll try to work with Chrome driver, Chrome browser. So for that, I'm going to use system dot set the property of WebDriver dot Chrome dot driver. Chrome driver D equal to new Chrome driver. Okay. Now change it to Chrome driver watch dot open case Selenium Chrome. Similarly, change it to Chrome driver watch dot open case Selenium Chrome. Now okay. So after that, d dot get. So I want to open my amazon.com, right? So I want to open through, I want to set the path of this path URL. So d dot manage dot window dot maximize. Once it is maximized, I want to get the title and URL of the page. So we can use in two ways. We'll try to work string a equal to d dot get title system dot out dot println a. Now similarly, string b equal to d dot get current URL system dot out dot println of b. Okay, na? So I'm going to get the
Yes, sir.
title and URL using. Now I want to d dot. I'll close this window. Similarly, I'll try to work with the Firefox. So Firefox driver d1. I already created d. So I'm going to create one more variable d1 equal to new Firefox driver. So now change to Firefox driver word dot open case Selenium. Change to now. Once it is over, d1 dot get. So I'm going to use. I'm going to place the Amazon page, same Amazon page. d1 dot manage dot window dot maximize. Now after that, I'm going to create a string. String a1 equal to d1 dot get title. Okay, na? We already created a variable. A is already created, so I'm going to create a1. So d already created for opening the title. So I'm going to use create a new variable d1. Okay. So d1 dot. So system dot out dot println d1 dot. So we can write a1, right? Okay, na?
Okay, sir.
Similarly, string b1 equal to d1 dot get a current URL. So system dot out dot println of b1. Okay, na? So title వస్తుంది, we get the title as well as as well as URL of the page, current URL of the page. Okay, so for your understanding, you can write one comment also here. So I want to print something like so system.o.println Firefox driver, Firefox browser. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
Got it? See, through Chrome browser, and this is for using Firefox browser. Okay,
Okay, sir.
this is called cross browser test. This is called cross browser. Same application can be tested in multiple browsers. Now, once you open the page, so we are having some locators are there. What are the locators we are having? Locators are ID, name, class name, class name, tag name, tag name, link text, CSS locator, and XPath. Okay, na? So
Okay.
these are all the locators which are present in your WebDriver. Okay, na? Now we'll
Yes,
see
sir.
how to identify these elements. Every object will have their properties. So these are all the properties which we work in your application. So these properties can be identified by using inspector, called as an inspector. So the object properties can be identified using inspector. So how do you inspect that element? Actually, this is a window, right? In this window, I want to select an element from this drop down. Okay, I want to select an element from the drop down. So if you want to select an element from the drop down, or if you want to enter something like, we use a function called send keys. We use a function called send keys. Note to to select an element from drop down list or from list box list box or to enter some text on the text box, we use send keys. Okay na, we use send keys. ఏదైనా డ్రాప్ డౌన్ నుంచి ఎలిమెంట్ సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకోవాలన్నా, లిస్ట్ సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకోవాలన్నా, లేకపోతే టెక్స్ట్ బాక్స్ లోకి ఎంటర్ చేయాలన్నా ఏ ఫంక్షన్ యూస్ చేస్తాం? we use
sand keys.
send
keys.
keys అండి, send keys. ఓకేనా సార్? send keys, we used to go with the send keys. We use send keys. So how do you inspect that element? I'll see. For example, so instead of that, we'll go with this normal program. So I'm like, we'll go with Google page. Now I want to open my Google page and I want to enter something into text, manual testing in the text box. And I want to click on the search button. That is my scenario. I want to open my Google page. I want to maximize the window. I want to get the title, URL, and I want to enter something into the text box. And I want to click on the Google search button. Okay, na? So for
Okay.
that, test scenario. Opening Chrome browser, navigate to Google page, search, type some text on the edit box, click on search button, close the browser. Close the browser. Close the browser. So for that, what we are going to do is, so I want to check the text property of this object. I want to check the property of this object. So what we can do is just right click on the text box, and here you can find, have you seen this? Inspect.
Inspect. Yes, sir.
Okay, click on the inspect, and you need to see on the left hand side, you can find arrow symbol. Click on that arrow symbol and click on this text box. So this is the line. So highlighted line. Is it, what is the properties we are having? ID, name, class name. Is there any ID? ID unda ledu. Name unda?
Yes. ఉంది సార్.
నేమ్ క్యూ అని ఉందిగా, నేమ్ ఈక్వల్ టు
నేమ్ క్యూ అని
నేమ్ క్యూ ఉంది కదా, నేమ్ క్యూ తీసుకోవచ్చండి. సో నేమ్ క్యూ తీసుకోవచ్చు. సో ఒక ఎలిమెంట్ ని క్యాప్చర్ చేయాలంటే ఏం యూస్ చేస్తాం? ఫైండ్ ఎలిమెంట్ యూస్ చేస్తాం, అవునా? ఫైండ్ ఎలిమెంట్ అనే
Yes, sir.
ఫంక్షన్ యూస్ చేస్తాం అన్నమాట. సో ఫర్ దాట్, సో ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు క్రియేట్ ఇన్ ద డే 2, రైట్ క్లిక్ ఆన్ దాట్, go to new, click on the class, searching public static void main, click finish. So I'm going to use system dot set property of WebDriver dot Chrome dot driver comma d colon Chrome driver dot exe. Okay na, Chrome driver dot exe. Now after that, I'm going to use Chrome driver d equal to new Chrome driver. Now change it to Chrome driver. OpenCase Selenium Chrome. Similarly, change it to Chrome driver OpenCase Selenium. So now d dot get. So what is the URL I want to open? I want to open my Chrome Google page. Okay, Google page. Now after that, I want to maximize the window. D dot manage dot window dot maximize. Okay na?
ఓకే సార్.
మ్యాక్సిమైజ్ అయిన తర్వాత ఏం చేయాలి? టైటిల్ యూఆర్ఎల్ తెచ్చుకోవాలి కదా. ఎలా తెచ్చుకుంటాం? డైరెక్ట్ రాసేసుకోవచ్చుగా. సిస్టమ్ డాట్ అవుట్ డాట్ ప్రింట్ఎల్ఎన్ d dot get title. Similarly, system dot out dot println d dot get current URL. This is the second procedure. First procedure is taking the title, storing in a variable d, and we can print that variable. Okay na? ఇది సెకండ్ ప్రొసీజర్, డైరెక్ట్ గెట్ టైటిల్ తెచ్చేసుకోవచ్చు. Okay, now once I get that, now what I need to do, I need to open my Google page, right click on the text box, inspect that element. So just click on the arrow symbol there and click on the text box. So name equal to q unda, name equal to q undi. So we can write a d dot find element of by is a method, by dot లొకేటర్స్ ఏమేమి ఉన్నాయి, ఐడి నేమ్ ఉంది, ఇక్కడ నేమ్ ఉంది కాబట్టి నేమ్ తీసుకోవచ్చుగా, నేమ్ క్యూ, నేమ్ క్యూ డాట్ డాట్ మనం ఎంటర్ చేస్తున్నాం కాబట్టి ఏం చేయాలి, సెండ్ కీస్ ఏమి ఎంటర్ చేస్తున్నారు, మాన్యువల్ టెస్టింగ్. ఓకేనా?
Okay.
So what I'm going to do, in the Chrome browser, in the Chrome page, I am going to find an element by a method called locator, by method. Locator name is name and the value is q, is a locator name is q, and I'm going to enter. So we use send keys. What do you want to enter? Manual testing. Okay na?
Okay, sir.
Manual testing. Once entered it, I want to wait for 2 seconds, otherwise it won't identify the Google search button. So what I will do, we use a function called thread.sleep of. The default time for is 2 seconds, so sleep of 2000 milliseconds. So thread.sleep is the thing is which will wait for 2 seconds until the object is been identified. Identify ayedaka wait chestunamata. Once it is captured, then it will click on the button. Okay na?
Okay, sir.
Now add, see ikkade vasthundi add throw declare, is an exception anamata, add throw declarations. Now so click chesina wait chesin tarvata em cheyali, I want to click on this button, right? Again just click on the arrow symbol and click on this button. Which button? Google search button. Ikkada chudandi, is the name is a, what is the name?
Yeah, sir.
BTNK.
BTNK.
ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేయొచ్చు, d డాట్ ఫైండ్ ఎలిమెంట్ ఆఫ్ బై డాట్ లొకేటర్ ఏంటి, నేమే కదా, నేమ్ వాల్యూ
Sir.
BTNK.
BTNK.
మనం ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తున్నాం, దాన్ని క్లిక్
మనం
క్లిక్
click.
క్లిక్ చేస్తున్నాం సార్, ఆ బటన్ ని క్లిక్ చేస్తున్నాం అన్నమాట. ఓకేనా?
Okay.
క్లిక్ చేసినది ఏం చేయాలి, ఐ వాంట్ క్లోజ్ మై విండో. సో d డాట్, సో మళ్ళీ ఒకసారి వెయిట్ చేద్దామా, ఓకే విల్ వెయిట్ ఫర్ 2 seconds. So I'll try to use this thread.sleep here also. So what will happen, first of all I'm going to set the path of your Chrome driver and I'm going to create an object for Chrome driver. Now after that I'm going to open my Google page and I want to maximize my window. Okay, now I want to get the title and URL of the page. I want to select an element, I want to enter something manual testing on the text box. So for that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to enter d dot find element of by dot name q dot send keys manual testing. That means that this manual testing will be entered into the text box. After that, I wait for 2 seconds. Then once the 2 seconds is over, then it will click on the buttons Google search. Okay? So for your understanding, you write like this. So entering text on the edit box. Okay na? Edit box. Okay, for your understanding. So wait for 2 seconds. Wait for 2 seconds. Next, click on search button on the Google page. Okay na? So that will be easy for you. Understand now, just coach what you are doing and things for. Okay na? Windows should close. So now I'm going to run my script. Now run as Java application. Okay na?
Yes, sir.
So window is closed. Sir, once I get the new page, I want to get the title and URL of the new page also. A కొత్త page title URL కూడా కావాలంటే చేసుకోవచ్చా? Just you copy these two
Yes, sir.
lines and you can put up here. So just after clicking out, I want to get the new page title. Okay. So new page title and URL. Save the file. And this is the existing. So for your understanding, getting the title and URL of the current page. Google. Okay, na? Google. And this is for new page. Okay, that is manual testing, right? Manual
Testing.
page title and URL. Okay. Now I'm going to yeah, Chapan. Any doubt?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay, manual testing type చేస్తుంది 2 seconds wait చేసి click చేస్తుంది మళ్ళీ again it will wait for 2 seconds, then it will close the window. Got it? Student, title and URL of the Google page and title and URL of the manual testing page. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
So this is how to work on that. What is my suggestion is better you have laptops, sir. Without just even I keep going on continue, it will be very difficult for you.
సార్ అది ఏం లేదు సార్, అది నిన్నే రావాలి సార్ డెలివరీ. అట్లా
అదేలేండి, ఎందుకంటే మీకు డిలే అయింది అనుకోండి, నేను చెప్పే టాపిక్స్ అన్ని అయిపోతాయి, మళ్ళీ మీరు ఫస్ట్ నుంచి స్టార్ట్ చేయాలి ఇన్స్టలేషన్ అని, అక్కడ మీకు ప్రాబ్లం అయిపోతుంది, చాలా ప్రాబ్లం అయిపోతుంది.
లేదు సార్, ఈ రోజు ఎట్టి పరిస్థితుల్లో 100% అయిపోతుంది సార్. నేను ఈ క్లిప్స్ కూడా డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకుని రేపు పొద్దున్న రెడీగా ఉంటాను సార్. ఇది ఎక్స్చేంజ్ లో పెట్టాను సార్, అందుకని అది ఇష్యూ చేస్తాను సార్.
అదేలేండి. ఎగ్జాంపుల్